Alrighty. Whoa, welcome to a 3-on-3 team draft. We're using Alpha Frog's new cube, which is very similar to the Magic Online cube. A few critical changes, and I opened a Soul Ring. Unfortunately, I'm passing Team J-Bro a Mox Ruby, but you know what? Can't be unhappy about opening Soul Ring. So we'll see where we go from here, but Soul Ring is a fine start. Let's see. What do we got next here? Next up, we have not a great pack. There's Tireless Tracker. I do like Tireless Tracker with Soul Ring. Any card that Soul Ring helps cast is good. It's not quite that simple, but yeah, I would rather take something Tireless Tracker, Gonti, Grave Titan that are greatly improved by Soul Ring, as opposed to taking like Mother of Runes, which is not. It's also Sylvan Caryatid, which isn't bad. I do like Kinnan, which actually technically improves Soul Ring. I am getting passed to by Sam Rolfe, who loves combos, so I'm a little scared to go too deep into that. My team is myself, Janara 19, and Namor Squats, battling against Team J-Bro, of course, Sam Rolfe and Talisker, so some cube stalwarts here. I think I probably am going to take Tireless Tracker. I like Soul Ring in the green mana decks. Tracker is also one of the green cards I like that you don't have to be playing this like heavy green, mono green ramp deck for it to be good. It's actually just decent in a bunch of different kinds of decks. All right, this actually kind of worked out because I think the best card in this pack is Noble Hierarch, so getting to take Noble works out as well. I've been messing with how my webcam looks. I'm not a fan, so let's take this Noble. Probably not going to wheel Crater Hoof. There's like Savannah, Spell Queller, Flame Tongue, Mana Tithe, Crater Hoof, Wrath. Thespian Stage could also be taken. Yeah, I'm going to take Noble. I think Noble's great, so I don't mind taking it early. This pack is less exciting. There's a Jetmir's Garden, a green Triland. Green-White Talisman. Not terrible to take either of those. The best card in the pack, honestly, might just be Jetmir's Garden. It's not like spectacular, but this is just not a good pack. Like Fact or Fiction is okay and is actually good with Soul Ring, but I'm just not the biggest Foff fan anymore. I just feel like for 4 mana, you can get cards that do something and get card advantage. This only does one of those things. You know, cast Rekindling Phoenix or something. There's also Thirst for Discovery, which I actually think is competitive with Foff. But I'm not super into either of those. I'm not a big Orcish Lumberjack fan. I know some people like J-Bro swear by it, but not me. I'm just going to take Jetmir's Garden. I just don't know what colors I am, and Jetmir's Garden could help me get there. Oh, I do like Goldspan Dragon a lot, and that is great with Soul Ring. There's also Palantir and Reprieve, both of which are good. I think I'm going to take the Goldspan, though. Accelerating into Goldspan is a good strategy. There's also a Displacer Kitten, Cathar Commando. Rampaging Raptor could come back around, though. That one I like a little less. But I think I'm happy enough taking Goldspan. There's also a Rip Apart and Reprieve. These are all fine cards. There's Gargaroth, but I think Gargaroth's pretty mediocre. Bonfire's fine. Ragran Triumph is not bad. It's also Mana Confluence. No Sandy Dog in this draft. Mana Confluence gets a little better. I might actually just take the Mana Confluence just because untapped mana of any color is pretty valuable. Pass up on Ragran Triumph, Gargaroth, Wall of Omens, Grim Lavamancer. Yeah, these are all kind of mediocre cards. Okay, so there's Show and Tell alongside Primus. There's Thieving Skydiver, which can steal my Soul Ring. There's Sakura Tribe Elder and Escape to the Wilds. And Thragtusk. I think I'm supposed to be green here. It does seem like green is fairly open. Would I rather have Tribe Elder or Escape? I do like them both. What's going to be taken? I think I'm going to take the Tribe Elder because one of Escape or Thragtusk has a decent chance of coming around because someone's going to take Skydiver. Probably someone takes Blackleaf Cliffs. Archangel Elspeth, maybe. Probably not Karmic Guide. And then someone who wants Woodfall Primus or Show and Tell, like some kind of combo thing. Oh, Sylvan Caryatid was one of the better cards in the pack before. All right, we'll take that. Great pickup. Passing up on a Gonti in a green-white land, but who cares? Yeah, I actually am supposed to Crater Hoof now. I'm not the biggest Crater Hoof fan in the world. I just find that getting to 8 mana is such a chore already. But at this point, if it's basically free and I have 3 green accelerants already plus a Soul Ring, I like Thespian Stage, I like Wrath, I like Spell Queller. There's a lot of cards in that pack I like, but I'm supposed to take Crater Hoof there. Honestly, am I supposed to Lumberjack now? Accelerates out Goldspan and Craterhoof. I think that's better than Foff. All right. I'll let myself be convinced of this Orcish Lumberjack business here. We'll see. We'll see. I even wisely took the red-green land. Okay. I could also take or leave red. It's not like passing on a fact or fiction is like the biggest deal, and I think survival still is pretty bad. Okay, Rampaging Raptor's back. So Steel Seraph. There's also Rip Apart and Cathar Commando. I think I'd rather just take Rampaging Raptor, the red questing beast. I do like Rip Apart, it's fine, but I could just take that. And now do I take Grim or Gargaroth? I guess I'm slightly more inclined to take Gargaroth. This is not the kind of deck that puts stuff into the graveyard. Oh, Escape, Thragtusk, and Woodfall Primus all wheeled. Well, I'm going to take Escape. I like that a little more than Thragtusk, especially since Gargaroth plays kind of the role of Thragtusk in the aggro matchups. But red-green seems very open. And now I'm feeling somewhat committed to red. I have 2 red-green lands. Well, Mana Confluence can be any colors. But I have a red-green-white land, a good red-green gold card. Oh, Gonti's a lot better. Okay. Oh, last pick Garrick. Well, Sam's definitely not drafting green. I don't know what he is drafting. Well, I guess I am definitely committed to red. I'm slamming Fable, passing Grief. The thing is, I would have thought Sam was drafting black, but that was such a late Gonti. I think Sam is drafting blue and maybe just didn't take Fact or Fiction. Well, could also be drafting white, but there was a bunch of white cards. There was like the Seraph, Cathar Commando pack. So I don't really know. But I'm going to take Fable of the Mirror Breaker here and maybe wheel Direfleet Daredevil. Underground Sea is definitely going to go. Ancient Tomb's got to go. This card's so good. Though it might not. This card, I think, still gets a little underrated even among skilled cube drafters. Grief is definitely not going to come back. I don't think Spara's Headquarters is likely to. So yeah, I guess Mentor, maybe Ooze, Teferi Temporal Pilgrim for those who are fans of that. But I'll take Fable here. This is awkward. I hate passing True Name Nemesis. This is one of the better cards that's not in the Magic Online cube. It is very strong. And this is the kind of deck that would have some trouble with it. Though I guess Rampaging Raptor kind of just goes past it. Goldspan goes above it. Gargaroth, yeah, I mean, Craterhoof obviously goes above it. My main problem with just hate drafting True Name is I'm also passing Subtlety, which is worse, but it's still, I'm taking a 0. Whereas if I take a Path to Exile, which I can easily splash off Jetmir's Garden, Mana Confluence, Sakura Tribe Elder, Sylvan Carriage, and Noble Hierarch, Path is like an excellent card for my deck. I don't care about Regrowth too much. Might even wheel Inspiring Vantage. All right, I think Sam is going to take True Name out of that pack, but I think I just got to be okay with it. Whoever took the stage is probably taking the depths. Passing an Animate Dead and a Lurrus. I'm probably going to take Umezawa's Jitte. This is a pretty good Jitte deck. It's good with Soul Ring. Good with just having a ton of creatures in your deck. And I think it's better than taking a Bone Crusher, which would be my next pick. Yeah. Jitte is fine. Oh, not really going to pass a fetch land here. This can go get Jetmir's Garden. And I don't care about passing up on Elvish Reclaimer, Random Nissa. I am passing a Force of Negation. It's a good blue card, but there's also another good blue card. Let's just take our fetch land here and be happy. Now there's a Questing BZ, but I'm probably going to take Cheon Lightning here. I think Chain Lightning is a good piece of interaction, can deal the last bit of damage, and with like Rampaging Raptor and Goldspan in my deck, I think I might actually be interested in burning them out. And there's a pretty decent chance Questing Beast wheels based on pack 1. I think I'm the only heavy green drafter. So someone's going to take like Frantic Search, someone's going to take Metamorph, someone's going to take Teferi. That means I just need 2 people to take the 2 lands, or someone to take Bitter Reunion or Haywire Might. Those all seem definitely possible. Do like Crucible, but we're not in a Crucible zone. Utopia Sprawl's good. Magda's good. I also like Raging Ravine a lot. I really like Raging Ravine in red-green just because it's such a good attacking land. I'm kind of wondering if I can get away with taking Ravine here. I've got 4 Accelerants plus a Soul Ring. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Ravine over Utopia Sprawl and Magda here. I think that's fine. Okay, so Teferi came back. Ancient Tomb did not. So did Mentor. Do I take Direfleet Daredevil, Hellrider, or Scavenging Ooze? Not the biggest Hellrider fan. These decks don't have like tons and tons of little creatures. Daredevil's a really good sideboard card, but I don't always like main decking it, and the same is true of Scavenging Ooze. Daredevil's a little more flexible. You're just someone who has good spells, which is like blue, black, or red decks mostly. Scavenging Ooze is just against Reanimator, but it is very good against them. I'm not splashing Mentor here. What are my opponents more likely to have? I think I'm going to take the Ooze. I don't know. It's pretty close. Okay, a bunch of black cards wheeled. I guess I'll take Regrowth. I'm not going to play Swift Spear. I could just hate draft Deceiver Exarch, Rona Persist, but like, there's like one just generic good black card in Shieldred, 2 Reanimator cards and Buried Alive and Persist, and then 3 blue cards, all of which have various applications. I kind of feel like I'd rather just take Regrowth here. Okay, Bone Crusher wheeled. I will take that. I like Bone Crusher over Mind Stone and Containment Priest. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take Ravages here. Oh man, it's passing I might actually hate the Seed Shark. How bad would I want Ravages? It would be okay in this deck, but honestly, I'd rather just hate Chrome Host Seed Shark. I don't really care about the Nissa either. Okay, Questing Beast did wheel. So did Temple Garden, but I like Questing Beast. Okay, and Utopia Sprawl wheeled. I like that more than Garrick. I just picked up another 4-drop. All right, I'm going to take Sower because I'm not playing Hellrider. And I think I'd rather just hate draft a Sower. I don't care about passing Enlightened Tutor. All right, well, the only green drafter and the only aggressive red drafter, so even though Swift Spear still doesn't make the cut, Mishra's Factory might, who knows? So I like where we're at. Okay, there's a Scalding Tarn. I think I'm going to take that and try to wheel Taiga. This isn't really an exploration deck so much. Not a Wrenn and 6 deck either. There's also Zealous Conscripts. I mean, this isn't the best pack, of course. My first picks have gotten progressively worse. Soul Ring, then Fable, and then Scalding Tarn. Worst of the 3. But yeah, I'll take Scalding Tarn here. Look, if Taiga doesn't wheel, it doesn't wheel, but I think there's a good chance it will. And I wouldn't mind a Zealous Conscripts, but this is a red-green-white land thanks to Jetmir's Garden. Also, I'd rather not pass a fetch land. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, geez, Mind Twist? Well, I'm going to take Ragavan. The thing is, Ragavan and Mind Twist are both comparable. I'm just going to take the one I can play. I could technically splash Mind Twist off Verdant Utopia Sprawl, but Ragavan's going to be so much better. And I don't think J-Bro's that likely to be black. I got past a bunch of black cards in pack 1, but I didn't really pass them through. I hated the Gonti, and there wasn't that much black. And then pack 2, that pack with like Persist, there's a pack with Shieldred with 2 cards left. Like, I think J-Bro's going to have to hate draft the Mind Twist or splash it. But I'm going to take Ragavan. Oh, Natural Order. Okay, I have the Crater Hoof. I have a Gargaroth. Oh, there's also Undermountain Adventure. I'm just going to take that. We're back in Frog's Cube. Initiative's back on the menu. I'm going to take an Adventure because also this might just wheel. And if it doesn't wheel, it's someone I hate drafting it. Hopefully not my team. Yeah, I'm going to take Undermountain Adventure and then get back probably my choice of Tree Speaker, Chariot, Natural Order. Incinerate's probably going to go. Here's another new banger. Army Ants. 1 red-black, 1/1, tap, sack a land, destroy target land. Aggressive red-black or controlling, like a red-black deck that gets on the board and plays this quickly could actually do some damage. But yeah, we're, I think, pretty clearly going to take Undermountain Adventure. And now we're going to follow it up with Green Suns. Green Suns is great to go get Noble on 1, Caryatid on 2, Tracker on 3, Undermountain Adventure, Questing Beast on 4. Fantastic. Could go for one more Good Owns. Pick 5. I guess Fertile Ground is fine. Or do I just take Sacred Foundry? I'll probably just take Sacred Foundry. This makes Scalding Tarn get untapped white. And I mean, I could take Terrastodon for Natural Order, but I don't even think that's very good. I don't care about passing a Kaito and Exclude. Yeah, I think if I get Fertile Ground, fine, but I'm not that worried about it. Okay, there's a late Jace and a Llanowar Elves. So now we're back to, do I hate draft Jace or do I just take Llanowar Elves? I think Llanowar Elves is better than Zeator's Proving Ground. I already have a red-green land. It's tapped. Elves would be really good in this deck. How good is Jace? Jace is all right, but not broken. All right, well, let's just take the elf. Okay, hoping for Taiga. No Taiga, damn. Well, now I have 2 fetch lands and a cycling land. How bad is it to take Wrenn and 6 here? It's also a decent pinger. Yeah, I'll probably take Wrenn and 6. really care whether I get Exploration. I don't care about Batterskull. All right. Would have liked that Taiga, though. I still think it's better to take Scalding Tarn, especially since it denies someone else a Scalding Tarn as well. This Mishra's Factory probably doesn't make the cut. I mean, this is 16 lands right now. A Braid came back, so did Rex Sage. Some random white cards. I don't care about Spire Bluff Canal, but I like a Braid more than Mizium Mortars in general. I can't care. Garruk Relentless can probably go. I'm not a big fan of that. Bone Crusher is kind of like a 2-drop spell. Okay, let's see if that Natural Order comes back here. I mean, this is a pretty ideal red-green deck. Like, obviously, if you added like a Wasteland or a Strip Mine, it would help. But I have 3 1-drop accelerants plus Ragavan, which is kind of like a 1-drop accelerant, 2 2-drop accelerants, and then also Soul Ring, Utopia Sprawl, some good removal in Chain Lightning, Path, Abrade, Bone Crusher, and then some really good threats: Fable, Undermountain Adventure, Questing Beast, Goldspan Dragon. Just high quality cards. All right, every single green card came back. Actually, will I get a green card last pick? You know what? I very well might. It's probably going to be Army Ants last pick. But I'm going to take Natural Order here. Natural Order for Craterhoof is great. I don't have like a secondary target, though I might get the Terrastodon back if I even want it. But getting Craterhoof as plan A and then Undermountain Adventure or Gargaroth as plan B, that's fine. I think I hate Phantasmal Image over Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay, Fertile Ground. Yeah, I think Fertile Ground's reasonable. I don't really care about passing the other stuff. I think the Wrenn and 6 probably doesn't make the cut. I'll just play Fertile Ground instead, if I even want that. Right now, this is 15 lands, which means I need to cut a card. And then Eternal Witness and Zeator's Proving Ground came back. How much do I want Witness? It's nice with Green Sun Zenith. Having another red-green land isn't bad, though it is a tap land. Do I want a third tap land? I think I'd rather have Witness. Witness seems like it's good. Would I play Exploration in this deck? It's pretty nice with Tireless Tracker. I guess I'm passing a Wrath and a Prismatic Ending. Let's take Exploration. I might run it. Oh, Rex Sage is totally fine. I don't have an effect like that, and I have multiple ways to tutor for it. And yeah, Army Ants came back last. Okay. I mean, this is just a pretty strong deck, I think. 4 red-green, which is not, my favorite archetype. Will be red-green D's. I think this is a pretty reasonable place to be. Expecting a solid 2-1. I think I'm going to be pretty good against creature decks, and then can be good against control decks depending on how things pan out. And then against fast combo, I don't have a lot of disruption. That I will admit. All right. So this is 14 lands, so I do need to cut a few cards. I'm thinking I cut Fertile Ground over Utopia Sprawl. Well, let's just look. Well, I want to run 16 or 17 lands. I'm kind of thinking 16. I have Soul Ring and 3 other 1-drops plus Lumberjack. So let's see. 4, 5, 6. So this leaves me 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 turn 1 green sources. Well, 11 primary green sources. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red sources. I can probably go 1 less red, 1 more green. This doesn't give me a basic plains to Sakura Tribe Elder for this Path to Exile, but I think Sacred Foundry, 2 fetches, Mana Confluence, Jetmir's Garden is 5 white sources, plus Sprawl and Noble is 7, plus Caryatid's 8. And Fertile Ground is 9, but I think I'm actually going to cut Fertile Ground. I wanted to see if I could support Utopia Sprawl, but I think I can. I have, let's see, 7, 8 untapped turn 1 green, plus Tarn and Jetmir's Garden. So 10 forests. Mana Confluence doesn't count towards that, neither does Raging Ravine, but 10 forests is enough for Utopia Sprawl for sure. All right, in that case, I'll cut Fertile Ground because I think I do want to cut an Accelerant. And then I I'm not sure if I want to cut Gargaroth or not. Because I don't want to cut any of my interaction. I think Path, Chain Lightning, Abrade is a good place to be with how much interaction I want. Bone Crusher too. I guess I could cut Rampaging Raptor. The thing about Gargaroth is it's a little weak, but when you have Natural Order and Green Suns in your deck, you probably want to play most of your green creatures just to make sure you have good selection there. Yeah, let's cut Rampaging Raptor, I think. Does this leave me enough high end? Yeah, I feel like it does. I have 6 cards that cost 4 and 5 mana. Green Suns and Craterhoof at more, though Green Suns can also be less. That's why the card's good. And also Tireless Tracker, Fable are both really good threats on 3 mana. GTA also can make anything into a threat. Yeah, this looks about right. And then I have a pretty good sideboard. I'm not gonna splash Army Ants, right? I would have to put in a Swamp, and I would have 3 sources. No, I'm just gonna take it out of my sideboard. I can always side in Rampaging Raptor if they have like a lot of Planeswalkers. Garruk against small creatures. Ooze. Oh, I'm not playing Rex Sage. I should probably be playing Rex Sage. Does that make me want to cut? Well, I really don't want to cut Abrade or Chain Lightning. And I actually think this is an Orcish Lumberjack deck if I've ever seen one. This makes me want to cut the Gargaroth a little bit. But if I cut the Gargaroth, this Lumberjack starts to get pretty poor. Rex Sage is good, though. There's no way I cut an Accelerant, right? I guess I have Lumberjack, Llanowar Elves, Noble Hierarch, Utopia Sprawl, Soul Ring. I have 5 1-mana Accelerants and Tribelder and Caryatid at 2. Is it possible that I consider cutting Sakura Tribelder? It's a weird thing to consider, but I don't think it's like 0%. Okay, good. Janara, my teammate, got Mind Twist through J-Bro. Excellent. I like that. I could also cut Path. Path is good. I'm not really making any mana-based concessions to Path. I really like it against other big creatures. Let's see. My teammates are playing 5-color or nonsense and black-white Disruption. I'm the only green drafter, so that means they're probably like various blue decks. Maybe I do sideboard the Path. The one of them could easily be Reanimator, I would say. I basically have to decide, do I want the 5th piece of acceleration, or do I want another piece of interaction like Path, Rex Sage? I do want the Rex Sage. Maybe I do cut the Lumberjack. It's the weakest of my accelerants. Playing against a blue decks that have counter spells makes Lumberjack also a lot worse. And my curve isn't like super high. All right. Yeah. All right. We'll try this and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Time for round 1. Playing against Team J-Bro, who I was even passing to. Let's see what we got. Oh, the most medium of keepable hands. The Sakura Tribelder ties this room together. I don't think I can mulligan this hand. It's obviously not very good, but turn 2 Tribelder, turn 3 maybe play a 4-drop, turn 4 Gargaroth. Oh yeah. Drew a land, of course. This is the hand where drawing an Accelerant would have been good, though it's actually kind of late now because I'm not speeding up the Gargaroth in any meaningful way unless I drew an Accelerant on turn 1. I do get to go get my Tri-land, though. J-Bro playing Jeskai of some kind? Okay. Would have really liked if Tygo wheeled. What a shame. All right, just don't draw lands. If I just draw some action from here, then I think I'll be pretty happy. Having an Ewit to get things back, not bad either. What am I looking for? I mean, the first order of business would be a 4-drop. Oh, cool, a forest. Love it. All right, I really need to not draw any more land, otherwise I'm going to have a really hard time here. Because getting that reprieved is actually fine. It's not like I was accelerating to anything, and this means maybe my Gargaroth lands. All right. I don't love the GT, but it makes Eternal Witness a little bit better for sure, just because it's a creature that can now have relevance. And then, depending on what kind of Jeskai deck J-Bro is, GT could be good. If he's like a Jeskai control deck, which it's looking kind of likely, it's not great, but it maybe has a bunch of creatures in there. Who knows? Well, that qualifies as a bunch of creatures. Let's just get a mountain. Okay, not land. Oh, nice. All right, let's play the Gargs. Don't think it's very likely Gargs goes the distance here, but you never know. And then maybe next turn I can play Witness, getting something back. Like if the Gargs dies, though if the Gargs dies, it's going to get exiled probably. Oh, that does not... Oh, this is actually going to be a bloodbath. Never mind. Let's Chain Lightning the Revelark while there's nothing in the graveyard. And I could play Tracker, but I think I just want to play and equip Jite. That sounds pretty great to me. I'll still play my land, because I have a land for Tracker next turn. Attack, and just going to draw a card. Okay. Do I want to kill anything with Jite right now? I don't think so. Guard plus Jite is great. I could have maybe made a token. Okay, I guess that would have worked out a little better. Unfortunately, I can't kill my own Gargaroth there. All right, I'm going to take the damage because I don't know what I want to use GT on yet. Grogavon would be a great draw here. Little haster to kill that Elspeth. I think I'm going to Witness back Chain Lightning to kill Elspeth, though. Let's see, Witness Chain Lightning. So I guess I can play Tireless Tracker first. Play this, get a token. Play this, get back Chain Lightning. And Chain Lightning Elspeth. While I'm at it, I'm going to kill the Pia and Kiran Nalaar here, I think, because they can throw Thopters at my Tracker and Witness. So I don't really want that to happen. GT is a ridiculous card. When it's going, it's going. Currently, I traded Gargaroth and Chain Lightning for Elspeth, Revelark, Pia, Kiran Nalaar, and I drew a card, though they are left with 2/1/1 flyers. Pretty good. I'm good at battling this kind of deck. If you had a control deck with Factor Fiction, Counterspells, Wraths, Planeswalkers, that'd be a little harder, but the fact that GT and Chain Lightning are really live interactive cards is great. Oh, he's got Time Walk. Okay. Grim and Bankbuster. Okay. He's going to get to Grim my Tireless Tracker down and then draw a bunch of cards off Bankbuster, but I have GT and I have a Clue, so I still like the position I'm in. That was a strong Time Walk, though. The fact that he had enough mana for everything was pretty good. I mean, you kind of have to kill the Tracker now is the unfortunate part for J-Bro. Otherwise, the Clue puts it out of range. But if he's got 2 removal spells, that things could get a little dicier. Guardian of Ghirapur, oh, Blinking the Bankbuster, sure. And then you're going to kill the Tracker. All right. Well, Noble is going to make it so the Witness gets a good attack in. And then we'll see where we go from there. That's where we go from there. Okay. Goldspan Dragon. I guess I actually wanted to play my land, though. I'll do that. Let's equip Jite on the Goldspan Dragon. Do I want to play Noble Hierarch? I think I do, since I'm going to play the Hierarch anyway. I'll take my 1. Going to draw with Bankbuster. I'm going to make a Treasure. And I'm going to kill the Grim Lavamancer right away. And I'm not going to kill the other stuff. I don't think there's any point in re-equipping the GT, which I could have by sacking the Treasure. If he doesn't have an answer to the GT, it's going to be lights out very quickly for him. The Goldspan is obviously still pretty good, and I do have that Clue that I haven't had to crack yet. I also have enough mana that if I drew Crater Hoof, I could just play it. So it looks like he's basically red-white splash Time Walk. Something along those lines. Reckless Stormseeker, okay. That's fine. If this doesn't involve killing Jite, oh, and we're going to get to Chain Lightning here. Okay, well, I don't think J-Bro has thought this completely through. Because I'm going to get to Chain Lightning here too. Yeah. Do I want to kill the Guardian or the Reckless Stormseeker? I think I just killed the Guardian. The treasure from Goldspan was pretty good there. Caracas. Okay. Caracas is a good one with P and Kiran Nalar, but now I'm just going to block with Witness. It dies, and then end of turn I'm going to Jite kill the Stormseeker. I'm down to basically just the dragon, but that's going to probably be enough here. Let's draw. All right. A little Brickerino. Gonna chump with a token here. Yep. And I get some more counters. Land, go. Yeah, I mean, this is close. If the dragon dies, then I really will have a hard time winning this game. If it doesn't, though, I'm going to win the game fairly easily. So I also have a lot of good draws to be had. All right, don't kill my dragon, por favor. I mean, imagine if I drew Escape to the Wilds. Archangel Elspeth. Create a 1-white soldier token with lifelink. Yeah, you can't give a thing +2/+2 and a 2+1/+1 counters because I have the Umezawa's Jite out ready to snipe. I think I'm going to take 2 here. All right, draw. These are all flying. Let's go to attack here. Unfortunately, I think I attack Elspeth. Give a Thopter -1/-1. No blocks. Give the creature +2/+2. Could have taken J-Bro to 2, but I don't think that is great. Let's just play a land and pass. There's a Bank Buster coming at me. Though, actually, should I have just killed the... I probably should have just killed the pilot. Well... I am, because I am 1 point short here. I guess I'll just give the lifelinker -1/-1. Actually, I'm going to just kill the Direfleet Daredevil too. Yeah, I clearly should have just killed the pilot. I'll probably do that next turn here. All right, I'm still in a spot where if the Goldspan gets answered, I am going to lose because I've drawn all lands. Well, the Goldspan got answered. Draw. All right, I'll pass the turn. I'd rather path the Bank Buster, I think. Okay. Okay, path that. Because that just means any 3-power creature would be lethal if I path the pilot. We're cracking that. We're getting this pathed. All right. J-Bro's got nothing. I've got nothing. Spell? Unbelievable. All right. Can I draw anything? 4. Nope, I guess I'd die. Wow. And I was drawing and landed on Lanarolf. Okay, I didn't think I was going to lose that game. I did mess up. I should have taken 1 less hit off the Bank Buster. As it turns out, I think I would have lost still. Do I want Scavenging Ooze against Revelark? Also fights against Direfleet Daredevil a bit. I like Abrade. I like Rexage. Those both sound good. I like Gargaroth. I mean, I like most of the stuff I've got. How good would Wrenn and 6 be? It can ping various 1/1s. Those are all just tokens, though. Doesn't seem that great. Rampaging Raptor I like against the various Planeswalkers, though. We saw multiple Planeswalkers. Okay, so I do want Rampaging Raptor for sure. Chain Lightning still seems good. Yeah, that Flood was something. I think Bone Crusher is still probably fine. Is there a chance I want to cut Utopia Sprawl? Doesn't seem unreasonable, honestly. Path also might be kind of bad. Yeah, actually, I didn't see that many good path targets. And it gives something good for the Direfleet Daredevil. Let's do that instead. All right. Well, down the stretch, we just drew like 5 land in a row. That was unfortunate. All right, well, this hand is great. I get to go Jetmir's Garden turn 1, turn 2 Caryatid, turn 3 Green Suns. I'm not sure for what yet. Or just play, probably just play Fable, actually, because I don't know what I want to Green Suns for yet. Green Suns in a Tireless Tracker is nice, but I think I'd rather just go Fable here. It's probably going to get reprieved. Oh, no, it didn't. Nice. And then I get to play a land. No turn 2 play, and I have a really good turn 3 on the play is a good recipe. So Reckless Stormseeker, yeah, I don't care about that. Are you even attacking? Like, it's not even great to attack. All right, draw. Oh, do I want to discard any cards? Do I want to discard a Forest? I could also discard a Bone Crusher. Because I'm gonna play Undermount Adventure this turn and get a land, so I don't necessarily need to keep the Forest. And Bone Crusher actually doesn't look amazing here. Oh, Goldspan. Let's just do that, actually. I think the Goldspan is actually... An unopposed Goldspan is going to be a lot better. And don't need to attack with the Goblin. All right. And then next turn, I could set up... I mean, technically I could Natural Order for... Like, I could Green Suns for 1 and then Natural Order it away for a Crater Hoof or something like that. Okay, Flame Tongue. Oh, that's a pretty good answer to Goldspan. Now you can give the Flame Tongue haste if you want. If you do that, though, I'm just going to trade. That actually seems fine. All right. Well, Flame Tongue's strong. Draw. Oh, a Braid is nice. So now we go under Mountain Adventure. Get a mountain. Play it, land, pass the turn. I have a Braid up, so if it tries to make a play that involves like playing a flyer to give something haste with Reckless Stormseeker, or cracking Fiery Islet, that's a great start for me. I love to see that. Rekindling Phoenix. Okay, so I can abrade the Stormseeker, I can abrade the Phoenix. Which one do I want to abrade? Because I'm not going to let the Stormseeker make the Phoenix attack and take initiative from me. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much because I'm just going to win on my turn, but I will abrade the Stormseeker here. Go into the Forge, put 2 counters on that. Because now I get to Natural Order, get a Crater Hoof, and copy the Crater Hoof. I think that's going to be lethal. Yeah, I'm going to say so. Okay. Yeah, that actually... The Phoenix makes me want Path a little bit more than I did before. Is it possible that Bone Crusher is not good? Bone Crusher hits Grim Lavamancer. It hits... finishes off Planeswalkers, hits Elspeth tokens, hits Pia and Kiran Nalaar. That's not wonderful. I'm actually kind of curious about this Wrenn and 6, because Grim Lavamancer is another reason to want Wrenn and 6. Path is also interesting. Maybe Bone Crusher is bad. Maybe, is there a way that I can... Oh, this also kills Direfleet Daredevil. Maybe I'll take out Utopia Sprawl for Wrenn and 6 and see how this works. Probably going to deeply regret it. Wrenn and 6 would have won me the game if I drew it instead of Utopia Sprawl in the first game. All right, well, I'm going to keep this hand. J-Bro's mulling here. This is a turn 1 Hierarch. I could play turn 2 Tracker. I don't love playing Tracker without a land drop. but I might have to. We'll see. I guess I could always just play the Jetmir's Garden to kind of wait a turn. I'd rather just draw a Fable. Okay, what are we recruiting for? P and Kiron Nalar, no doubt. Oh, that's going to be annoying with that Caracas. Wow. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're in play Tireless Tracker without a land drop category because I drew 2 lands, so my play was just too bad. And J-Bro's got a 4-drop all lined up. He might not want to play P and Kiron Nalar until he can protect it with Caracas. And if that's the case, that's the case. But I have a witness anyway to get back Tireless Tracker if I need to. I don't think I can do otherwise. Okay. Well, everything worked out kind of the way I wanted it to. Because now... Oh. Okay. Well, I can't say that I liked seeing Fury. All right. Well, I am going to kill the P and Kiron Nalar. I got to do that now. And I think I play Raging Ravine. I think I'm a little more likely to want to animate Ravine than tap Jetmir's for white. That Fury's really slowed me down. If he has almost anything, I'm in trouble. Okay, I didn't play anything that turn. Oh, and I drew Fable. That's certainly going to be a lot better than playing Witness here. Okay. Oh, he drew the blue, damn. Well, I guess it wasn't the blue he was waiting for, sure. This is still potentially fine. All right, let's draw. Well, we're definitely discarding Mana Confluence. And I think I can discard Forest here. I don't think I have time to sit around and wait and try to Witness Fable. Witness back, Tireless Tracker. Play Llanowar Elves. Play Mountain. I am going to take a little damage this turn, I think. Am I? No. No, I'm going to block the Flame Tongue. I can't. I don't think I can get away with not doing that. I will not block the Imperial Recruiter. Too much damage, even though copying Witness with Reflection would be appealing. All right, well, I'm really glad I blocked the Flame Tongue. Okay, I need J-Bro to not have anything for like one more turn. He took 1 turn off because he had Flame Tongue and no play. We'll see. Just have 2 lands in hand? No, he's thinking now. I don't like that. Yeah, Fury and Time Walk both are very good. All right. Yeah, the Time Walk really changed things. I am going to block now. It was just too much extra damage, I think. So, oh, okay. Yeah, let's play the Gargaroth. Oops. And pass. I'm going to keep land in hand because of Tireless Tracker. Okay, if Gargaroth sticks for a turn, that's exactly lethal. Yeah. Block, take 8, go to 0. Damn. I feel like I got a little robbed there, but is how it is. All right, that was round 1. Alrighty, time for round 2 against Talisker. You know what? The difference there is I could have blocked the Imperial Recruiter with Llanowar a turn earlier, but again, the Time Walk is what changed the equation for me. I didn't want to make that trade because I thought it was especially with Tireless Tracker, the extra mana was there. It's possible that was wrong. Very, very tight games 1 and 3. Both games I feel like I got a little bit robbed. Game 1 especially. I just drew like 4 land in a row. But I also got my Goldspan Mizzy Mortared when maybe I shouldn't have with the Jite. I wasn't playing around specifically a deal for, so Magic is hard. There's always a lot of little decisions you can do differently. All right, well, on to round 2. Playing against Talisker, who's playing Grixis, just kind of Grixis mid-range. They do have the true name, which got to them. Metamorph, Mana Leak. Oh, some reanimate stuff. Reanimator, Buried Alive, Atroxa from the Catacombs. All right. Yeah, I don't mind though. This could be decent. What's going on here? Let's see if my opponent is here. Finishing up dinner prep. Fair enough. Yeah, I can't mulligan this hand. On the draw without a 1-drop, this hand is not like exciting. Never mind. Not a 1-drop, the 1-drop. Well, I don't like that. Mystical Tutor for Ancestral Recall. You know what? It's honestly, if Talisker doesn't have a way to kill Ragavan, I don't care too much. No, never mind. They have it all. They have it all. All right, well, let's play Sakura Tri-Builder then. Well, Mystical Tutor for Ancestral is a build your own divination. It's 1 mana plus 1 mana, draw 3, but you skip a draw step. So that's not like a complete disaster. I think this turn I just sack this and get a green end of turn. Then next turn I can cast Fable and play Raging Ravine. Bone Crusher Giant might not be one I want ultimately. All right, let's check out a teammate, because I think they're still playing. Namor Squats. Oh, just one. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, defeated Underworld Breach, Gristlebrand. I like it. My team is up 2-1 right now. I'm the one, but both my teammates won, beating Talisker on Grixis and Samrolf also on Grixis. So yeah, this draft table broke up to Grixis, Black-White, Jeskai, Janara, who's just playing all 5 colors nonsense, and me playing red-green. The only honest mage at the table, actually me and Namor Squats, Black-White aggro and red-green mid-range. Everyone else doing fancy stuff. Okay, yeah, the Ancestral. Ancestral go, sure. I'll get Forest. Fable of Zemir Breaker. Hope I don't get mana leaked. Xander's Lounge. Into Cycle Lorien revealed. Alright. Getting Underground Sea. Let's play Raging Ravine. And Jite and Bone Crusher are both cards that I might not have in my deck after this game. But, well, we have them here. Let's play with them. So Talisker is on a full grip of 7 thanks to that Ancestral Recall. But the onus is on them. Do I guess Ancestral again? Sure. Wow, they got Shieldred's Edict. Huh. Not Ancestral. Don't love what that implies. Oh, I do love that, though. Do I want to discard? And if so, what? Yeah, I think I'm going to discard Umezawa's Jite. No. I have the dragon. I have a lot of mana. You know what? I'm not going to discard. I don't think I even really want to. Goldspan. Attack. I'm just going to leave the mana up for Bone Crusher here. Pass. I feel like between Goldspan, the Fable that's going to flip into Reflection, Tireless Tracker, and Bone Crusher, I have enough creatures that Jite has got to be better than a random card. Phyrexian Metamorph. Alright, I guess that's a dragon. Imperial Seal. Okay. I can kill the dragon next turn. It will give them a treasure if I want to do it that way. That would be stomping it and then killing it with Jite. So I don't know that I'm going to do that. I think I'll take 6 here, though. I don't think I need to kill the Snapcaster. Oh, Path is nice. All right. Let's see. Do I want to play... I mean, playing Tireless Tracker doesn't seem like it accomplishes much. I do think playing Jite is good, though. They could have mana leak up off that treasure token. Gotta watch out for that. Equip the dragon. Attack. Make another treasure. I think I just pass here with Path and Stomp up and see what's up. I don't know what's happening. Imperial Seal just happened. Upkeep Foff. Okay. Oh, I see. We're going to reanimate Atraxa. Okay, well, if you want Atroxa, you have to take Atroxa, I guess. What is this? Oh, this is the other game. It just pulled up. All right, they put all the cards in the graveyard. Or wait, why did I give them the corpse dance in the other? Oh, wait. I should have just put 5 or none. But actually, this is going to be fine because I'm going to stomp the Snapcaster Mage. Wow. He just plays brilliantly. He plays circles around his opponents. Here, you can have a Snapcaster. Okay. Yeah. Corpse Dance, Snapcaster. I guess you can get Ancestral if you have a land in hand. Ancestral's actually not going to help right now. I have a lot of pressure here. I got it all right with the FALF, except I think I was actually supposed to split 5-0, but this actually worked out better because of the stomp. Talisker got nothing off the FALF and then cast a Corpse Dance that didn't do much. I guess, oh, you don't need the land because you have the Goldspan Dragon. Okay, got Ancestral, sure. Do you have the land? Oh, if you don't have the land and have to attack with the Goldspan, yeah, that's fine with me. I'm going to go to 6. You can Ancestral. I'm threatening lethal on my turn. Oh, you're going to Ancestral that way. Okay. And double black. Is this Animate Dead? Or is this? Oh, Reanimate. Okay. Reanimate, going to 2. In response, I'm going to Path Atroxa. And then we'll see what we reveal here. I don't think it's very likely to be enough to save you from 3 lethal attackers, having already played a land and having no mana, have 1 black mana floating. All right, well, this actually worked out pretty nicely here. All right, definitely want Scavenging Ooze. And do I want Rampaging Raptor as well? Don't like Elder Gargroth in this kind of matchup. Don't really like GT despite the excellent GTing there. Fertile Ground, Exploration. Chain Lightning at least can go face. I actually don't think that's terrible. I don't think I want Regrowth. All right. If my mana were to slide in Phantasmal Image, I would consider doing so, but I don't think I need to do that. I mean, I guess I could have like Fertile Ground, Utopia Sprawl, I don't know, Island off Scalding Tarn. Okay. This hand is not amazing by any stretch, but I don't think I'm supposed to mull a hand with Fable. Of course, I mean, if they have Ancestral, that's not ideal, but then discard to hand size and Atroxa. Wow. You know what card would be good to draw? Soul Ring. I haven't drawn that one yet. Oh, okay. Got a card back because that was just a straight whiff. Oh, and then now you know that I'm dashing this right off the top. Love it. Hit Reanimate. Oh, that would have been so sick. Imagine if if they discarded Atroxa and I Ragavan Reanimate. That would have been so absurd. Oh, interesting. Go Forest. Utopia Sprawl. Name White. Cast Fable. And yeah. Ancestraling a ton. I don't even think I want to cast Ragavan here. Is it good? It's actually probably fine. Because I have 2 good attackers next turn. I'll just use one of those. No plays, discard. Oh man, this means we're discarding Atroxas and whatnot. Oh, a Grave Titan. Okay, well, I will use the Fable's ability. I think I discard these 2. We're worried about Corpse Dance here. think I'm just going to go to attacks. And just attack with the goblin. Look, if you corpse dance, then that's fine. All right. That's fine too. Sylvan Caryatid. And I only have one mountain left, funny. Rampaging Raptor. Pass the turn. Though, I guess playing Raptor does make it so I can't play Craterhoof next turn. Fire Covenant, those two. And then Mystical Tutor. Yeah, we're losing this one bad. I do have outs, though. As we saw the first game, if I can get double Craterhoof off Reflection, that is an interesting thing. Okay, so we're going to From the Catacombs, the Grave Titan here. That's the Zombify. That gives you the initiative. Okay, Mana Confluence, terrible. Terrible. All right, land, go. I needed to draw Soul Ring or another accelerant this turn to double Craterhoof next turn. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if I draw Goldspan Dragon and copy it, that's something. Oh, we're going to From the Catacombs, the Craterhoof, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to lose the games where they Ancestral twice in the first 3 turns. Well, I guess I won the first game where they did go Ancestral and Snapcaster. They chose not to snap Ancestral itself. Yeah. Is it worth trying to splash Phantasmal Image? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, do I want Orcish Lumberjack, actually? You know what? I'm going to Orcish Lumberjack over Abrade. I think just making my deck a little bit faster might pay dividends here. So let's try doing that. Okay. We'll see if Lumberjack's good. We'll see if we can draw Soul Ring. That's a Soul Ring. All right. Well, I'm still going to play Noble turn 1. Don't get Thoughtseize, please. I mean, I have a good hand even if I get Thoughtseized. All right, any land, and I can turn 2 Questing Beast. No, it's not a turn 2 Questing Beast, but it is a turn 2 Scavenging Ooze, and then a Raging Ravine. All right. So now I can Goldspan and Questing Beast. I don't have the double red for Goldspan yet, but I do for Questing Beast. Shieldred's Edict got a lot worse here. If I get Edicted at this point, I'm just sacking the Noble. It's not really doing much for me. Are we going to get Brutality'd? Yeah, looks like. Discarding Expressive Iterations and From the Catacombs to drain me. I still don't have any instants in hand. Wow, we really discarded a card to deal 2? Wild. All right, well, that means I'm going to play Goldspan now. Okay. And I don't... Do I want to just cast Bone Crusher? So let's see. If I cast Bone Crusher, Fire Covenant to kill all 3 is 4, 5, 8, and you take 2 more off Goldspan. You take 10. Yeah. All right. That's fine. Let's just get them all in there. Well, I did draw Soul Ring. So, yeah. Yeah, you know, Ancestral Recall really is not all it's cracked up to be. I'm kind of kidding, but yeah, it's not going to be enough to save you here. Oh, it's really not going to be enough to save you here. Because now I can just Natural Order for Craterhoof. All right. We take turn 4 wins. We take those. You know what? Soul Ring showed up in spades. That's 22 damage minus the Suspicious Stowaway. And Yeah, that'll do it. All right, we're 1-1. Team's on pace to win the draft here. And by on pace, I mean we actually swept them. We're 5-1. I was the only loss, and so we're not going to play around 3 because when your team's down 1-5, I'm not going to drag Sam Rolfe out there just to try to beat him down. But this deck did play out well. The game I drew Sol Ring was just a rout. Overall, this is kind of what I like my red-green decks to look like. Not a super high curve. The only reason I even have Craterhoof is natural order. Without natural order, like if I just didn't have that card, I wouldn't play Craterhoof, and I would probably play like Rampaging Raptor. And then, one other card, Red and 6 or something, maybe the Lumberjack, whatever. But I like when the red-green decks I have a lot of good 3 and 4 mana threats. Fable, Tireless Tracker, Questing Beast, Undermountain Adventure. Goldspan's excellent. That card keeps doing good work. And then really high quality accelerants. 3 really good 1-drops. Obviously Sol Ring's busted. Caryatid and Tribelder are among the best 2-drops because they can't really be killed. And a little bit of interaction. Path, Chain Lightning, Abrade, Bone Crusher, Rex Sage. So overall pretty good. Also obviously Taiga Wheeling would have been great, but I have Mana Confluence as an untapped red-green land, Tarn and Verdant and Jetmir's Garden as Raging Green as tapped red-green lands, and then an overall decent mana base. So very solid deck, went 1-1 and would have been happy to play a third, but you know what? There's always more drafts. Thanks for hanging out today as we drafted red-green beats. I'll see what we are up to next time. Maybe a little more combo, maybe a little more control-y, or maybe right back in the beatdowns. Questing Beast, that is. This deck was also, by the way, a good read of the table. Only green drafter, so always a good place to be. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.